Good evening. It is September 24th, 2016. The title of this episode is Relationships. Family, lovers. It doesn't matter. I created this episode in order to try to discuss what seems to be going on in the world. It seems that true relationships, ones that we can truly grow upon, ones we can truly enjoy, to learn from, to evolve with, are becoming almost non-existent. For those of you who follow my Instagram page, you may have seen a video I've posted of a little rant concerning this matter. Well, I'd be lying to say if that wasn't influenced by a couple relationships within the last few weeks. The first one on hand, a friend of mine getting involved with a woman he had been recently engaged with. That alone doesn't seem to like too much. Maybe they just patched things up, decided to try again, that type of thing. But the issue is, this woman he is with is currently awaiting trial for felony crimes and involving drug charges, as well as several burglaries within the area. This is not secret knowledge that you would need to be involved with law enforcement in order to find out. You can simply read up on a burglary ring that was within the Magic Valley area, and you can find out the details for yourself. When this engagement was broke off the first time around, my friend, he became depressed to the point he was borderline suicidal. At my day job, he would talk about how he felt and how dark, he would sincerely dark to where he would scare the rest of us. And yet he is back with this woman, who's only aiming to hurt him even more. This woman is also married. Don't know if he realizes that portion. The other involves a woman I was trying to get involved with. We had gotten close in our time together, but circumstances did not just play in my favor. And it was brought to my attention that she had reached a point that I would see as her point of no return. See, she was going through some hardships of her own, and I was trying to simply be a good friend and help her through that issue. And I firmly believe that some of the relationships that she had cultivated, perhaps best described within a time of vulnerability, have become toxic. And there were a few of us, actually, that tried to confront her, that tried to convince her to leave. However, the one person she would open up to the most, she would then proceed to burn a hole through her arm. The burn itself was second degree. She's been having to patch it up the last few days. In that time frame, this woman had apologized for her actions to the person she burnt. But this is not settled with me. I may have not been the one affected. She may have been, and in fact, in retrospect, she may have been trying to confess to me of what she'd done, but circumstances had forbade me from being able to speak with her in person. And due to this action and my upcoming projects, I felt it was best to completely cut off this relationship. Add those two on top of family drama that seems to never end. I know everyone says they have family drama. Excuse me. But mine tends to go to the extreme with drug use, sexual assaults, domestic violence, attempted murders. The list goes on. And it's coming to my attention that more issues are about to arise. And being that I am working on the projects that I am, as much as it pains me to say this, and it really does, I'm going to have to start cutting off people. I've worked too hard to get where I am, and I have a vision of where I want this to go when I have resources at my disposal to make it happen. Yet getting involved with these people may just compromise everything. I've spent 6 years building, working, sweating to get where I'm at. I still have a long ways to go, and I am ready to take that challenge. These people will destroy it. I reach out every now and then. Maybe try to meet a nice girl, start a conversation. Just leave my cards out there. Continue on doing what I'm doing. And yet, it seems like almost every single person around here thinks that the thing you should do immediately after school is get married and have children, and not exactly in that order. My day job is within retail, and one of its little, I guess you can call it benefits, allows me to occasionally run into some of my old friends, and many of my old friends, many of my old flings now have children. And yet, I've only been graduated from high school a couple of years now. People try to give me shit when I say, that what I do is better. People try to justify these actions, like saying, you get more money. It's like, no, you don't. That money goes straight to your kids. And personally, I don't want these relationships as they are. In fact, recently my exact commentary was the actions of some of these people make me want to cut off my own testicles. So I don't risk any of my blood, any of my flesh and blood being succumbed to what this world is coming to. I have a couple projects I'm putting together that if they work, they could help erase some of this darkness. But until then, I need to be prepared. I need to make sure all of my assets are in order so I can really make an impact. I just don't get it. And it breaks me to have to say this. My head says this is probably the best move. My heart says, don't do it. Something is going to happen the second you walk away. And maybe my heart's right, but I have to do what I have to do. I can't continue being a part of this. I've worked long enough to separate myself from this, and I cannot let anybody destroy it. No one must be able to destroy it. I will destroy them first. That being said, my time is almost up since Spreaker lowered the free limits. Be sure to check out the links below. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm all over the place. Check out my YouTube videos. We'll have some gameplay footage, archives from this show, as well as other projects coming up very soon. If you see me in public, say hi. I'll sign autographs. Check out my music. Check out my books. And keep an eye out for the new projects I have coming up. This is gearing to change the world. May not look like it now, but it is. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.